Alrighty then, welcome to our third episode of Auction Not Included Spaced Out. We did have a little bit of a day pass here. I went ahead and started working on the insulation as promised in last episode and got most of it built up. However, I decided to start recording because we have another duplicate that has been offered to us. Before doing so, I wanted to show you how effective insulation can be. As you can see, I have a little bit of insulation already built up here, and you're starting to see the temperature rise. It was starting to be around like 8 degrees Celsius, and now it's getting back to normal slowly but surely, and that will continue as we build out more insulation. We have some down here already filled out, and we've done a decent amount over here on the right side. I also started to fill out these seeds here, as we have a decent amount being ready to be built up, but I wanted to record all this because we're about to head into our next day, and I didn't want you guys to miss out on our next creature coming in. And by creature, I mean duplicate. So that's where we're at right now with the base. I also added a oxygen station down here because I need to get my oxygen output up a little bit better. And I also want a spot for them to be able to run up here and grab oxygen when they're working on this bottom location for our polluted water. Okay, I think that's all the updates. I don't think I did anything extra that was too different from what we've already seen. Let's go ahead and choose our blueprint here. What do we have? Do we have a duplicate we want to pick up? Ooh, fertilizer. I think I actually want to pick that up. I'm struggling a bit with food. It's starting to climb slightly, but I want to make sure that I have enough fertilizer available to me, and I'm still worried about going too aggressive on duplicates. So let's go ahead and pick up a care package here for fertilizer, and that will be helpful for there. Speaking of the fertilizer, I do need my farmer to level up soon. She's about halfway there. Okay, Zivia, keep working hard. We're gonna get you there, so we can give her the upgrade to start taking that fertilizer and throwing it on top of these particular plants. Okay, for priority right now, I'm still working on getting these walls built out. Let's go ahead and turn these ladders into a 6 as well, just to make sure that gets done. I really want to make sure that my base doesn't start freezing soon, and that we're nice and insulated in. For today's projects, I think I'm going to continue working on getting this done so my polluted water can head down here. And then I think we're going to start working on that water sieve we've been promising for an entire episode. And then from there, I need to get piping into this. And then we'll see where the wind takes us from there. Shouldn't be too much of an issue. Let's go ahead and make this sure this is 6-2. I really want to make sure this cold air doesn't ruin these creatures. How do they handle the cold air? They're pretty happy at the moment. Properties, temperature 20.8 for him. Do they have a want when it comes to temperature? It doesn't seem like it. They seem pretty okay chilling. It's fine. I am going to leave a little spot here. This is a bit of a buffer from the cold air, but I want enough coming in to try and help keep this base cold. Ooh, one thing we definitely should do today is start cleaning up this polluted oxygen. Ugh, it's so disgusting. Oh, nice. The insulation's coming in. Look at that. It's starting to be contained. All that blue. We want it to be a nice, beautiful green. It's starting to get a little into the yellow area, but a nice little green, maybe a little blue. But that's the ideal temperature we want for this base. Good job, guys. Proud of you. I also want to get this geyser under control. Look at all that polluted oxygen we're getting. I think at some point I'll probably dig up here and dig straight down and start feeding this into this. Maybe put a hole here. Get that nice and filled out. Look at that cold water. It's actually really interesting. In a main base, I would look at this and be like, ah, big win! But I look at this right now and I'm like, huh, that is cold water, but I have to be careful not to freeze my base, which is something I haven't dealt with yet. In the original game, you have 3 different planets you can play on. You have a really, really hot one, a really cold one, and then one right in the middle, and I've only played on the one in the middle. Maybe that's something that we'll start to experiment with after we get done with Spaced Out. If you guys are interested in those type of videos, we'll do a run on each planet. I mean, I'm always down for more Auction Not Included. I don't think I'm gonna tire of this game. I keep thinking about what game I'll play next when I get tired of this one, but I feel like I'm really far away from that happening. RimWorld has been brought up as an option, as RimWorld is quite loved by many. Rightfully so. I like what they're doing with their community. Apparently they introduce mods made by the community into the main game, which I think is super cool. Okay, do I have my deodorizer researched? Have I done that yet? I've been talking about it. I do. We just finished up that research and the installation tiles. Let's go ahead and start working towards travel on our base. Making that a little bit better. There we go. We'll get that researched, and let's start spamming some deodorizers around the map. We want to get the pollution down as much as possible. So let's go ahead and put one right here. Right there, one right there. Let's do one up here. We'll do one over here. And then maybe one right there. Put one over here as well. And then we'll go ahead and definitely fill one here and here. Suffocating. Who's suffocating? Whoa, 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 whoa. Why are we suffocating? Do they not have a way out? Uh-oh. Apparently do not. That's not good. Let's try and get him out of there if we can. Stinky. Stinky, I'm gonna need you to get out of there, bud. I do not want you dying on me. Okay. Alright, I should definitely maybe make sure this is taken care of better. Wait, can they not get out? Yeah, there they go. They were just breathing. Okay. Alright, we should make sure we don't lose Stinky. Don't want a death on my table, huh? Okay. All our insulation done? Look at that. Beautiful. A nice, beautiful green. Definitely getting better for us. How's this looking? That needs to be finished up too. Oh, can they not reach that? I don't think they can, actually. Maybe I'll go ahead and deconstruct that real quick. That's not an immediate need for me. That way they can finish that wall. And then this should be nice and insulated. Yep. That's insulated, insulated. Okay. I think we have successfully kept the cold out of the base. Good job, us. And now we can go about our projects as normal. Good stuff. Do have a door here. And I'll probably look at that later on, but I don't think this is important right now. So I guess now that we're 3 episodes in, chat, / team / YouTube, I don't even know what to call you guys. Maybe I'll say button mashers. I don't know. What are you thinking? I quite like this expansion. I thought it would be really challenging, but we're starting to conquer the challenge pretty well. We're 20 deep, and we're about to start cleaning up this polluted auction. It seems difficult, but definitely manageable. And there's new stuff to learn. This is a win for me in terms of DLC. And we haven't even got to space exploration yet. I'm quite proud of what they've made. I hope they're proud of it. Alright, we're gonna put one up here, I think. One deodorizer. Because we're gonna have our polluted water coming down here, and that will off-put some polluted oxygen as well. Just want to make sure that's under control. Sulfur. I was reading about sulfur earlier. Sulfur, I think, is what I feed some of these creatures that I'm picking up. Speaking of creatures, while I'm down here, should I try to grab these guys and throw them in here? They'll help out with building that area up. Let's get this rebuilt real quick, so this continues to be a room. Look at that insulation. Hell yeah. Good job, dupes. Well done. Carbon dioxide is here. I don't think I want to skim it yet. This is just being breathed by my duplicates. I'm gonna hold on to it. Wait, I have to plug in deodorizers now? Oh, wow. Interesting. They must have really wanted people to think about these. It used to be that you would use these and you would just spam them out when you're digging around the map. But, I guess they want you to actually think about where you put them. You know what? I'm pretty cool with that change, actually. That will force me to make sure that I get Atmo suits set up ASAP. Well played, developers. Well played. Interesting. Okay, let's get that in there. can't just spam and forget. Did I grab them all? Not all of them. Let's get one over here too. Okay, let's get that built up. Wow. So I guess in a future base, if I were to build that, I would automatically change where I'm positioning those. I would throw down a couple of these sublimination stations, have two next to each other, and then probably have a spot right above them for my deodorizers to pump out clean oxygen. Is it still sand to throw in there? Yeah, it's still sand. Which, speaking of sand, how is my sand right now? Let's go ahead and look. Do I have a decent amount? 7.6 tons, not too bad. And there was a lot more around the map. And some down here, too. I should probably get that cleaned up, too, before I dump all this water in here. Let's actually get a storage box, so I can bring the sand and all that up here. Okay, should probably start working on piping soon. Especially for these, because they're just kind of there right now. Get some water mixed in. Now, what do these need in terms of water? Just clean water, right? Bog jelly, base seed. Oh, they want polluted water for this cycle. Oh, okay. That's not too bad. It's not too bad at all. For now, we'll do a temporary setup until I get this all figured out how I want it to run. We'll do a liquid pump right here. And we'll pump the water in. Let's get our electricity running across. From, gosh, I guess we'll go here, down, and then over. Set that up. And then we'll feed a pipe. Oh, I need to be careful. That'll be cold water. I don't want to feed cold water to them. 10 to 30 degrees Celsius. And right now they're around 13 in this area. Okay. Let's feed my water somewhere else to make sure that they don't have to deal with the temperature drop. Oops. It's not how I wanted that to run at all. Let's cancel just our piping. There we go. And let's go ahead and feed that down to the left, up the ladder shaft. Perfect. Oh, that was satisfying. God, the sound design in this game. It's wonderful. Okay, so we'll get that built up. And we'll finally have food being regulated for now. I'll make sure it's working, and then I'll pull out the other 5 as soon as I can. Super hard digging goes up for you. We'll be able to start digging, and I think now it's time to actually pull this room out. Deconstruct all that. So we now have a working sink environment. Let's go ahead and lock this door. Actually, while I'm here, let me go ahead and just put up a shower, I think. I don't know what it is. I don't even think you need showers, but I just like the idea of having a place for my duplicates to, you know, get clean. These disgusting boys need a place to get cleaned up in, huh? Let's go ahead and deconstruct all that. Laddering. That was just there so I can build the insulation tiles. Let's plug our shower in right about here. Now we'll have to make sure that we have clean water available to us at all times. There we go. Let's build this across. I don't think I have much room to do for a room here. Let me go ahead and check. My washroom, 64 tiles is the maximum you can have, and I think I'm pretty close to hitting that already. 52? Go and lock this in. Can I fit that in there? If I open that room, this is what? Let's do some math real quick. 52 plus 8, so that'll be just 60. And then I can put those 2 in. Yeah, let's do it. Actually, let's go ahead and cancel that. I'll deconstruct that later. Let's get this built first. Build our piping around it, and then I'll worry about setting that up for them. Okay, so piping will go here. This will come in and out. Perfect. Okay. So that'll turn that into a nice little room for them, and then I don't have to worry about locking this door. I'll just leave it open whenever that finishes up. In fact, let's go and open it now. Next time I go down there. Looking into research, we are flying through our research right now. Rover's module deploys one rover bot for remote planetoid exploration. Deployment is available while on a star map hex adjacent to a planetoid. What the hell? Spacefarer, Nothcone, rocket platform, module. That's all for building the rockets later, which we're going to get to eventually, but not now. Atmos suits would be good in general, but I think I'm going to leave those alone for now. We could start working on the core, but I think I'm going to go ahead and start working on animal control. Oh, smart battery. Yeah, we want smart battery. And then probably I should start working on electricity soon. Let's do smart battery, and then I'll do ranching until I figure out where I want everything. Okay. Oh, look at that clean auction. Oh my god, that's nice to see. We haven't seen that since day one. Oh! Clean it all, daddy! Sorry, that was a little weird. I probably shouldn't have said that. Pretend I didn't say that, chat. Alright, let's go ahead and get this wire going up. Perfect. Let me check my wires just to make sure that they're not being overloaded at all. 625. We're fine. And this will add an extra, what, 120, I believe? When that gets put up. Cool. Coolio. Let's get this going too. Let's make that a priority. I want this auction flowing as needed. And then let's make this a priority too. All this wiring. I want that over my other setup here. That bathroom's fine. I'm down in the shower, but we don't need it immediately, right? We should be fine. Maybe some airflow tiles here would be nice, because we have this polluted auction coming in. We'll do some here. We'll do a couple here. And a couple here. Also, I noticed something. We have hydrogen being created. And you know where it's coming from? It's coming from these guys, the plug slugs. They put out hydrogen. So that's good. They're kind of a nice little generator in general for electricity. Because this hydrogen I'm going to eventually want to power my base later on. I'll probably build something up here, right? As long as it's not too cold. Yeah, I have more room up here to dig all this out and make this more into my base. And I can build like electricity up here and feed that down with wires. I keep getting into spots now where we're getting better at the game. And I get to situations where I'm like, oh my god, I'm so late. But then I look up here and we're only on cycle 21. We're only 2.5 hours into this game. We're doing really good. This is a nice, beautiful base. Now, I wouldn't call myself a pro, but I'm pretty happy with our development as an Oni player. Sometimes you gotta pat yourself on the back, you know, team? Okay, auction's getting nice and cleared up. Look at that. Oh, that's so great. The breathability's gone up from 50 to 60%. Oh, you love to see it. This oxygen generation is to start pumping out more, which we have a couple of deodorizers right next to by, so we'll have a nice oxygen clean coming in. Airflow tiles will help that move up. In fact, let's add a couple more here. I'm gonna have to figure out where I'm gonna turn this room into. I think this will become our ranching room. This I'm gonna probably knock down a little bit and turn into a water receiving room, which means I need to get chlorine going. Which seems like the best way I can do that is with rust. So we'll have to do that soon. No major focus. What are you? Stop chit-chatting and get to work, Stinky Azealia. What are you doing? What are you doing, Azazel? Whoa. Go to work. Jesus, slackers, man. Imagine slacking on the job in front of me. Water, we have a decent amount left over, but nothing too crazy. I'm gonna have to start working on setting up a water lock here for that room I'm gonna need, and also a pump to clean it out. So, we'll have to start considering that. Let's go ahead and speed up a little bit. Get through this night cycle. This is all coming together nicely, too. Splendy grubfruit plant. I wonder if I should try and ranch these guys while I'm down here, too. Let's do that. Let's go ahead and just build this down and try and find a place to put these guys. Unreachable, hungry, confined, and glum. Sweetles are non-hostile creatures that excrete large amounts of solid sucrose. They are closely related to the grubhub and exhibit similar, albeit less effective farming behaviors. Digested. They eat sulfur. Excretion sucrose. Capture method wrangling. Capture method traps. Decor +10. And they also take care of these creatures, right? These? Will they help out with this food, or no? Choose a blueprint. We have 6 duplicates at the moment. Our food is a little bit low at the moment, but we're starting to fix that. Decorating is always good. Research, doctoring, and operating is also great, especially because I'm going to start refining some ore soon. But I think I'm just going to go ahead and pick up the omelet. We'll play it safe. I think that's the name of this run. Play it safe all day. Alright, maybe we'll try and grab these guys with our rancher soon. Let me go ahead and look at these. I think I might just run 2 different plants in here. Let's go ahead and cancel all this. What do these plants actually run on in terms of water? They just want sulfur. They don't really care about water, it seems like. Just sulfur, huh? Domestic growth. Carbon dioxide, air pressure, and body temperature. I think if I'm reading this correctly, I don't have to run hydroponics there. So maybe I can just rip these out once these get built, and then put them there. And just put a couple bugs in there. Might be good. Uh-oh, our breathability's dropping. Where's that at? Oh, down there? That's fine. That's not an issue. Yeah, that's not an issue at all. I'm okay with that. Let's go ahead and fill this tile in real fast. Put that ladder there. And then we'll try and grab these seeds here. Let's go ahead and throw seeds in here for the moment. Bog buckets. All the seeds in there. Then I'll prioritize grabbing these, that way they get pulled out. And then let's put a critter drop in here, which I think we're in the middle of researching, right? Not quite. Let's go ahead and start setting that research up, so we can drop those in there as needed. Wrangle them up. In fact, let's just go all the way. We'll get an incubator going too. At some point, I have to make some eggs, so we can make omelets and barbecue and cook food. In fact, this might become our cooking room. Once I figure out how I want to handle all this stuff. Nice, this is looking great. We finally got it all dug out. I love when a plan comes together. It's so nice, isn't it? Oh wow, this is really melting over here. All out polluted ice. Oh, there's another geyser over here. Cool salt slush geyser. Wow, 2 geysers right next to my base. Fascinating. Let's copy these settings here. Is this working as intended? Oh, great. The polluted water's coming up. I'm feeding straight into that. Awesome. Love to see it. Food. Uh-oh. Wait. I'm at 0 calories? Oh, shit. Are we really eating that much, guys? Oh, my. Alright, let's try and fix this in real quick. There's a lot of food up here we can grab. We'll wait for our food to come in. We'll grab this, grab that, grab that. That polluted water should head straight down there, as I set that up to do that. Dig that out too to help out. Okay then. In we go, I guess. Should be able to survive. Don't want my duplicants dying, that would suck. Wouldn't it? Let's make this a priority up here, so it's finished by the end of today. And that'll give me, what, 1,800 calories per? Really gotta get my crop tending up so this can be grown faster. What is this at? 40%? Okay. Keep going, guys. We gotta get up here as fast as possible if we can. Just want to make sure you're fed. I'm a little worried about them now. Okay, polluted water came down here, so we did set that up correctly. Good. You can actually go ahead and dig this out too. Get this one. More food. There we go. Calories jumped up dramatically. That's good. That'll get us through. Ceiling collapse, which is fine. Oh, nice. We can get our fertilizer over here too. Great. Well, that worked out. Not too shabby. I was super worried for a second there. We're fine. Don't panic. It's fine, guys. I got you covered. Grab that one too. Might as well just rip all this out. We're gonna have to rip all this out eventually anyways, right? Okay. Oh, not fine! Not fine, not fine, not fine, not fine. Not fine at all. There must have been dirt there that I didn't see. Not fine. Not fine. Not fine. Oh god. Oh no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Oh god. Oh fuck. That was an F-bomb. Well. Well. Here we are. Alright, that's fine. Yikes. There must have been mud there that I didn't see. I went too fast. That's so goofy looking. How the physics work. Well, our clean water source is suddenly not so clean. Who woulda thunketh? Well, guess I'm going to fix that, aren't I? And just like that. Just like that. Things have gotten a little difficult. Okay. Well. Let's go ahead and fix all this then. Now I get to show you guys a cool thing called the liquid filter. Okay, so let's do this real quick. Let's build our piping into this. Clean water goes that way. Actually, we'll do it this way since we're already here. It's gonna cost a little bit of electricity, but sometimes just how it is, you know? Let's go ahead and put this here. We'll go ahead and feed that there. Put that there. We're gonna drop that there. Actually, I don't have to go that far up, now that I think about it. We can bring this here. Drop that there. It's gonna be my polluted water tub anyways at some point, right? And the rest of the water can go this way and up. Then we're gonna go ahead and deconstruct all this. We're gonna have a little bit of a system set up here, but it's kind of what we have to do because of my screw up. Down to that. Let's make sure it's done correctly. So water gets pumped here, it'll get filtered out, any polluted polluted water will go into here, polluted water will come out, and it will drop here. Okay. It is what it is. The good news, if I want to now, I can just dump polluted water into here and deal with it as we go. Let's go ahead and make that a priority. Do a little 7 here. Seems like they're running towards it already. No problem. Okay, well, at least they're fed now. That's good. Water in this game is so funny. Okay, let's get that all nice and built up. And once this finishes up, we're gonna go from here. Double check everything is working as intended. Come on. Do what you gotta do. There we go. Beautiful. Okay. Let's turn this into polluted water. And let's make sure it's working as intended. Missing a pipe here, which should be done soon. They can reach that, right? They cannot reach that. Uh-oh. Okay, so that'll pump out polluted water as needed. Okay. Clean water comes through. Polluted water will pump out through here and head out. Okay. We have a solution. We're good. Kinda. Okay, let's go ahead and look into our research here. Field research is moving up. That'll be astronomy for Jasmine. Let's go ahead and give her astronomy. Rocket piloting. Oh, that can be my rocket user later. Cool. Currently a critter rancher. I didn't even realize there was rocket piloting here. I didn't even look. We'll have to figure that out later. Currently working on ranching. Let's go ahead and give them increased strength for carrying. And then this is our farmer crop tending. So now we can finally fertilize. And that should help excel for us. Okay, so there's that. Looks like this section needs water. Interesting. Oh, not having a clean biome for water is such a bummer, isn't it? Ugh. This thing needs water here. I don't think I can just throw a pump in here. That's not the right play, is it? Technically, I could. Let's go ahead and make this a priority 6 so we can just dump clean water in this area, and that'll increase my chances of not getting bopped. And hopefully, my duplicates will just take them all to the correct locations, yeah? Let's do that. Okay, fertilizer's being popped on these now, which is good. I need to keep my eye on these and start rotating them out for the other plants that I want to try. Let's go ahead and try and wrangle these dudes up. Okay, there we go. Can I actually cancel that one? I think I can. Let's cancel this one real quick. Cancel. There we go. And I want to put a critter dropper here and see if this works as intended. Pitcher pump. Why is this marked off right now? What does that mean? Oh, the ladders are in the way, so it won't work. Right? I think that's right. It's being blocked. Sorry, team. We're running into hiccups for this playthrough. That's what happens when you make mistakes. Alright, our food has gone up. That's good. This is growing way faster now that we have Farmer's Touch. These are all growing, which is nice. Is there a way to make sure that when it finishes they don't replant? I think I'll just keep an eye on them. They're all about 60%. We'll try and catch that in the middle of the act. Hey, look, our shower's working. This is still a bathroom, right? We can knock out this wall now. That should be just enough tile range to make sure that they're getting the morales when they're showering. Okay, so that's getting water now. Perfect! We're back on track. Good job, everybody. Good. How are we looking on fertilizer? Because that seems like it's going to be the hardest one to make. I'm pretty sure you can make fertilizer. I just don't remember the process. We are only at 36 kilograms. Let's go ahead and look. Fertilizer. We can make fertilizer. Using polluted water and phosphorate, you can produce it. Do I want to produce it? How much phosphorate do I have? Let's check. 6.7 tons. Okay. Fertilizer might be something that I need to consider making. Bugs are captured. Waiting for this research to finish up and I can go take and move them into this area. How is this looking? 75%? I feel like that fertilizer is going to help out a lot with this growth. Water's being made. Briar seeds. A snazzy suit. Digging, doctoring, supplying, and decorating. Let's go ahead and start picking up a decorator. Mole hands. How many diggers do I have right now? I think I have 2 already, right? I normally try to go for 2. That's my digger there, and digger there, yeah. Okay, so we don't need an extra digger. Snazzy suit would be nice, but let's go ahead and move into supplying and decorating. What is this one? Decrease machinery, which is fine. Let's go ahead and pick it up. Alright. We're gonna name this one after a goofball in our chat. We'll name him Chandra. On Twitch. Dude's a goofball. We'll get a bed set up here. Now, I need to start building them in individual rooms at some point. This is actually a little bit on the slow side compared to where I normally do. Let's go ahead and go 1 space, 2 space, perfect. That should be good. Put a door there, leave space, door there, here, door there, there. Okay, great. Okay. I really want to figure out this setup here. When this research finishes up, we're going to do a critter feeder, which should be soon. There we go. Let's do a drop-off right here. And that's where we're going to put these things. What are they called? The Maffic Rock. Okay. And those should help make those plants I'm about to put down grow faster, which will be good for the colony, hopefully. Anyways. How are we doing on temperature, by the way, now that we've insulated? Look at that! We stopped the cold from creeping in too much. We have some cold over here, but it's being contained well. That kind of heats up our base. Oh, this is really hot. Jesus, 44 degrees. Why don't you put a Wheezewort there? Might need to do so. Okay, let's go ahead and pick these guys up. The Sweetles can go here. We'll drop them off in here and let them do their thing. So hopefully those go picked up, which I think is what's happening right now. This guy's running down. Got him captured. Go, Stinky, go! And after that finishes up, I'm gonna go ahead and grab this debris real quick. Whatever's left out here. Wait. Sucrose? Okay. So we'll grab those. We'll make it a priority 6, and then I'm gonna lock that wall in, and it's time for our polluted oxygen to come down here, or polluted water to come down here, and I can start working on water sieving, hopefully. That would be splendid, wouldn't it? Go ahead and have some storage boxes in here. Just a few. This isn't hooked up, is it? No, it is not. A lot of polluted oxygen over here, too. Okay, so these guys are down here. This is almost done. And they're just gonna take care of the food. Oh, that's cute. We should probably get them some food here. Let's go ahead and cancel this one for now. Let's make sure that they're fed. What do you guys like to eat? You guys, for food, you like sulfur? Okay. I'll put sulfur there for you. Let's bring this guy, please. And that way I can put this wall in. It's bedtime. Good night, guys. Sleep well. Oh, speaking of bedtime, let's check out our schedule. I have 4 people on one schedule right now. Do I have any people that require different time slots? Not really, but I want to try and make sure that I have 3 and 3. So let's go ahead and set up another schedule for our team. Bath time is currently here, here, and here. I can put a bath time here. We'll put a downtime right behind that. That's fine. Eventually, I'm gonna have to get to a point where I'm going to need to extend their downtime and bedtime. But I think the base is still small enough where they're not having too much issues. And also, I can start working on this. We'll start giving them this to move around. And that will help them rotate around the map as needed, which is nice. Oh, I'm out of copper already. We gotta go on a mining expedition, don't we? Kinda looks like it. Okay, let's go ahead and get this water cleaned up here. And then I'll start digging out this area. Let's try and build this tile in. And then we'll start digging this out. Easy peasy. 1, 2, 3, 4, bam. Perfect. How's the temperature over here? That's starting to get a little on the warm side. So it looks like we have some more of these spindly grub fruit plants. We have a couple more sweetles hanging around. What's that behind it? A bliss burst. Bliss burst releases an explosion of decor into an otherwise dull environment. Oh, nice. It's a nice little plant. Good. I can actually put that down here. Do I have it researched? I probably should. Not quite. Well, we're waiting on this to finish up, but then I can start moving into decor, and I have a flower pot down there. Cool. We'll put that down there. Speaking of decor, let's look at it. How we looking? Oof, not the greatest. A little on the red side. Well, that's okay. No one's stressed out. Everyone's fed. This is great. These are now full. Great. Let's go ahead and uproot these now. Uproot, uproot, uproot. We're gonna start planting these other things. These are almost done. Nice. Now it's gonna be planted over here, hopefully. These, I want to experiment with these. Plant them. I'll copy those settings across the board here. I'll have to wait for these to finish up, but I'll uproot them soon. Just want to make sure that my dupes are fed before I make that call. And this should just be whatever these are putting out, right? Great. Let's uproot this when that's finished. Okay, uproot it. 85%, 89%. And then these are being planted over here. Great. All according to plan. Farming is definitely a little bit more meticulous in this DLC, which I'm okay with. Ooh, more skills. Great. Hey, Stinky, how are you doing? We don't have to go into super duper try hard digging yet. Let's go ahead and get you some strength in the mix here. Chandra is going to be my art boy. Let's go ahead and start working on some art for him. Or her. There we go. And then let's copy these settings here. These are very close. I'm going to keep a close eye on them. Alright, we have grabbed everything we can down here. Let's go ahead and start filling this in. And it's time to unleash the water into this area, which will be a fun task. Seems like it's working perfectly. The core is also good too here, which is great. They're coming down to build this wall out, and as soon as they do that, I can go ahead and deconstruct this. Ah, they're still grabbing the rock and whatnot. That's fine. I want all those supplies if possible. 93, 98. I need to make sure this gets done too. I want to make sure these guys are fed and they're happy. How are these guys doing, by the way? They're idle, wild, and happy. That's good. Nice. Okay, so let's get that burrowed up. Let's go ahead and uproot this. Beautiful. And then we have one mow. And then we start planting these guys. Freaking awesome, man. So cool. Batteries. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. To be fair, I've been running my batteries off of these guys and the manual generator. Which is fine. We'll make it to the night, right? As long as the auction's still fine in the base, yeah, it looks okay. But it is looking like I'm gonna start running into electricity issues soon. These guys should charge in the middle of the night, too. I honestly think these are my favorite addition to the game. That's so wonderful to have. Toilets. Currently has no working toilets. What do you mean? What? What are you talking about? They seem to be working just fine. What you talking about, Willis? Pipe blocked? Why is that? Oh, this piping didn't get made. Oh, that's because earlier I had to deconstruct. Oh, you gotta be careful when you're deconstructing, team. I had to deconstruct the airflow tiles. All right, let's make sure that's done immediately in the morning. It's pretty important to make sure that we have running water. Honestly, all this has been great. It's so much easier to figure out problems and get fixes. I'm actually so proud of them when it comes to this expansion. It's not quite noob-friendly, but it's helpful in pushing you in the right direction. Improve construction. Okay, we'll get that set up for here. Let's move into research. We want to start working on decor. Let's go ahead and go all the way down this bottom path here, and then we'll be good to go. I'm gonna start ripping out all this and building the top of our base. Probably start working towards electricity in the next episode. I think I might want to knock this hole out here and let all this polluted water into this area, so I can start cleaning it. There we go. That's not working as intended. Good. Good. Let's go ahead and uproot this one, right? Yeah, we don't want that planted there. Then we'll copy these settings across the board. Uproot that one. Perfect. And now we'll have a variety of plants available for the team. Good to see. Critter feeder, let's make sure these guys are fed. What are they called? Again. These guys are called Sweetles. Let's get you fed with some sulfur, and we can feed the larvae as well. Good. Now they'll be fed as needed, and they'll take care of my plants. What's the word I'm looking for? Homogeneous relationship? That'll be good. Okay, let's go ahead and make this a priority 6. I want to start getting this polluted water down here and start moving into my water reservoirs. Look at that. What a happy little base. I don't know, man. Sometimes in the middle of playthroughs, I like to just pull back and look at how far we've come. Like, we started right here, and now we're here. Such a satisfying game. Okay, that's all built out. Let's deconstruct this. Let's make sure we're just doing buildings. I think we have pipes there that I don't want to lose. Good. Alright, we'll start draining this out. We want to build a pitcher pump right about here. And that way the polluted water can be grabbed as needed. There we go. And now I can reconstruct all this into what I need it to be. Let's go ahead and copy these settings here on these things. That's where most of my storage is going to go for now, right in the middle of the base. Actually I could probably bring that higher, I think. So I think I'm planning to dig this out and then turn this into a water flow tile. Probably put a mesh tile here. Okay, let's copy these settings here. Let's go ahead and put a couple of mesh tiles here. Which we need metal ore for, which we're digging up here. But yeah, I'm definitely have to start getting my hands on some more ore, if possible. Copper, as well as cobalt will be good. Looks like there's a lot of rock down here we can farm. Yep. Time to start expanding outside the base, team. Let's go ahead and deconstruct this. We're just going to go ahead and get dig commands all across the board here. Make sure we watch out for any polluted water, so I don't have another mistake happen again. And oh my, it's almost been another hour. A little over 3 hours played in this base. Should probably end this episode soon, and I think we'll put out probably 3 to 4 episodes a week. So let me know, guys, what you think about this base. What do we need? What am I missing? This is all a little bit new to me. Do remember before you call me a noob in the comments that I am in fact a noob-ish. But I don't mind hearing tips. Let's just be a little nice about it. That's all I ask. And we'll be good to go. Let's clean auction over there. Okay. I do like that we've started cleaning up this air in here. We should probably start sweeping some stuff. Let's go ahead and put some sweep commands that are pretty low on priority, just in case we can dodge out on any type of idleness that could occur. Let's start getting this all nice and cleaned up. I also want the dirt cleaned up in particular, so we don't have to worry about the polluted dirt dropping stuff into our base in terms of nasty air. We're about to hit cycle 30. We'll go to cycle 30 on this episode. It'll be a nice clean 10 cycles-ish per video. Beautiful! Food. It's climbing decently here. Wondering if I should make another area, honestly, for farming. I think we should be okay for a bit, right? We've had too many close calls. Let me make sure I haven't made a mistake here. Oh, yep, I deconstructed a pipe. Gosh darn it. Let me make sure the electricity's fine, too. I didn't cause any holes, right? Yeah, we're fine. Okay, that's good. Speaking of electricity, how we doing? Oh, we're almost about to potentially overload. So my next electricity project would definitely need a different circuit, if possible. I think for the most part, we shouldn't run into overloading too much. What are we at? 60 over? Okay. We should be alright. It's crazy to me, these two bugs have been generating most of my electricity. This hasn't been used as much as you would think. Yeah, we're hitting 330 here. And as long as we don't go crazy on water, we should be fine. Okay. Hey, look at that. Rust. Let's print out some more rust. I'm going to have to start working on disabling all this stuff. In fact, let's go ahead and do that. Why is this empty? Carbon dioxide. Why is that not working? What's wrong with that? Pitcher pump. Empty. Why is that? Oh, yep, once again. Peace. I gotta start paying attention to that. That's twice now that I've done that in this playthrough. Okay, let's get a pump set up down here. For plumbing. Actually, no, I need to wait. I need to start getting this cobalt set up before we can go anywhere. Let's go ahead and just get our base nice and set up, because war is definitely going to become an issue as we keep playing through this. Let's try and get this dug up. I'll leave some spots here, so that'll spread out, and that way I can clean it up, and it hopefully shouldn't leak into the base. I think our next 10 minutes is just us doing base cleanup. And getting some more supplies so we can build as needed. I need to start breaking into these cold biomes for sure. Let's look at this. How's this heat doing over here? 42 degrees. The area around it's 24, which isn't too bad. Maybe I'll do a Wheezewort, like right here. I think having this small area of cold being let into the base has really been paying off. Been melting well. Got some cold over here too, which we might have to build some insulation tiles in. Let's go ahead and do that, actually. We'll do a manual airlock here, and that'll be our escape route. And then we'll do insulated tiles here. Cancel that one. And let's keep working on digging all this out. Start expanding as much as we can. Let's take this ladder as far up as we can go before we start hitting a temperature pop, which is right about here. We'll go ahead and insulate that in as much as we can. A little fire pole here, and then... Actually, before we do that, let's make sure that's correct, math-wise. That's actually some hot weather. What is that, 32 degrees? Might be okay. The hot and the cold will mix. We'll watch it. We'll keep an eye on it. I probably will have to throw in some airflow tiles here and there. Let's go ahead and do that preemptively. Just to make sure our oxygen is flowing as needed. Man, we really low on supplies, aren't we? My god. I did not realize how low we were getting on cobalt. Might be time to move into another duplicate soon. In fact, let's start setting up the rooms. That'll be fun. Let's go tile, tile. One over, tile, tile. That should be airflow tiles, actually, which require metal ore. I'll leave that alone for now. Tile, tile, over, 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 tile, tile. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And we're in. Okay, nice. And then we'll put our beds up. Start getting them in individual rooms, and then I can start improving the decor by putting in some pictures and whatnot. Lovely. Go ahead and dig a little bit more into this room, just to make sure that one is plentiful for them. And let's go and start ripping this all out, shall we? Cycle 29. Alright, we'll finish today. And then I think we're happy. I think we're happy with the base. Just need to get some supplies going, and then I'll start working on our water setup. To get clean water pumping. How we doing on germs? I haven't looked at that in a while. I think we should be set up on germs, right? We had a couple germs here and there, but nothing too crazy. Nothing that can't be controlled. A little bit there, right? Food poisoning there, huh? A lot of food poisoning down here. We'll have to clean these germs up for sure. Which I have to start working with. Ooh. I need to research that before we do it. We need to start deodorizing rust right here. So we'll wait for this to get finished up. Okay. And then we'll select that research before I forget. That's what we'll do. We'll run until that research starts. Once this tile's finished up, I can go ahead and dig out this polluted water and get it cleaned up. Oh, look, we have a little baby! Little plug slugget. Look at that. Oh, look at him. Oh, that's cute. What's awesome, if you keep them wild, you don't have to feed them. So I literally have free energy being created from these little wild creatures. If I had them tamed, I would have to feed them, but luckily I don't. Oh, I wonder when he starts working. That's so awesome. What is that? Is that water? Oh, it's a vacuum, I think. Little water. Okay. Okay, that's been cleaned up. Let's go ahead and dig this out too now. I can clean that water up later. Do I have enough for airflow yet? Not yet. This cobalt has to be grabbed. There we go. Perfect. Put that there. We'll get those built. We got a lot of cobalt to grab here. Let me go look at my materials. How am I doing on cobalt? Let's go with metal. So we got cobalt here. A little bit of copper. Some more copper over here looks like we can dig into if we need more resources. Some iron down here. Some more copper. Okay. So maybe, and by maybe, definitely we should start exploring soon. We gotta start grabbing all that stuff. So we can build things, especially water reservoirs. I think I'll use this to reserve my water purification process. And I still need to figure out how to get fiber. Because I have no fiber right now, right? I don't even think I have it unlocked. So I can start building clothes for exploration, little suits and whatnot. Yeah, I haven't seen any thimbleweeds, have I? Anywhere? Let's take a quick look. We got some balm lilies down here, but that's not useful for me. Right now, anyways. Okay. Alright, we'll have to find another solution to the thimbleweeds, and I don't think I have one. So if you guys have an idea, please let me know. I want to be able to build my suits. Maybe I don't even need the suits. Maybe I have to go to a different planet and then build them for exploration. So maybe I should dig all the way to space and start building up. Okay. Well, that is going to be the end of day 30, and that's going to be the end of today's video. Thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you all for relaxing. I will see you on the next episode, hopefully. Oh, let's go ahead and get that put up there. I don't mind a little bit of water in here. I definitely want to get that cleaned up. But I will see you guys next time. Rust deodorizers, chlorine room, and hopefully water next episode. And then we can start moving towards, hopefully, space, which I think we're going to need to do. Because we are missing supplies that are instrumental for growing your base. Alright. Thanks for hanging out, guys. I'll see you next time. Good night. Thank you for watching.